Hi, I'm Patrick Green.
And I'm Haley Campbell.
Welcome back to MHS News. It's been a great week, hasn't it?
I agree. It sure has. We're here to review it all and give you a sneak peek into next week.
SAFE has had an amazing Bro Be Nice theme with the Safe Schools Week from all the different activities from the patio mural, Send a Smile notes, Twitter contests, and the t-shirt toss.
As the homeroom videos and this week overall shows, a little kindness can go a long way in making someone's day. That can easily be done all year round. Now, let's go to Jake Parker for our Sports Roundup and Fine Arts Bulletin.
Hello everyone. Fall sports are beginning to come to a close, but all of our athletes have done a great job. Football, golf, and girls tennis have all finished out their 2015 season. The boys varsity soccer team has just finished as the Classic 8 conference champs. Congrats and good luck on your road to state. Cross country, volleyball, and girls swim are all still rounding out this season for the next few weeks. Visit the McGuanago Athletics Facebook page for up-to-date scores, photos, and videos. Remember, we are all MHS, so cheer on everyone who is still playing. To start off our Fine Arts Bulletin, the MHS band will perform their first concert on October 22nd. Come out to listen to some outstanding music. It is sure to be a lot of fun. The Disney Club has started up this year, so let's see what they've been up to so far.
Hi, I'm Katie, President of Disney Club.
And I'm Cassie, Vice President.
Disney Club isn't just playing games, watching movies, and holding stuffed animals. We dive deep into the heart of Disney.
For example, one of the main things we want to look at is Disney's college program. Just like any other college, you need to apply and be accepted. At Disney's college program, you must attend the classes, and also housing is provided for you.
We are also looking into the internships Disney has to offer. Students will get on-the-job training, and there's also co-op opportunity. We are also having guest speakers come in to tell us about their experiences and opportunities they had when they went through the college program.
And of course, we will be looking at and talking about our favorite Disney characters and movies. For example, this past week at our last meeting, we looked at scenes from Disney movies and talked about how leadership can be seen in the movies and how we can apply that skill to our daily lives here at McGuanago High School.
If you want to learn more about Disney Club, our next meeting is November 16th. You can also go to Ms. Hogan in room 255 or ask any Disney Club members. Our meetings are every third Tuesday of each month.
Thank you and have a wonderful magical day.
That sounds like an interesting club to join. Stop by Mrs. Deonich in room 249 or Mrs. Hogan in room 255 if you have any questions. The Jack-o'-lantern jaunt was enjoyed by many this past weekend in Field Park. Alexis Sickles wrote a quick recap for us, shared by Manish Kazuski.
October 16th and 17th was the 12th annual Jack-o'-lantern jaunt in Field Park. There were jack-o'-lanterns scattered throughout the entire park made by businesses, clubs, and schools. This event is open to all ages and is great for families. Along with enjoying the jack-o'-lanterns, there was a haunted house in the pavilion. Every year, this event leaves the McGuanago community with a good taste of fall in the park.
Thanks for the review, Amanda. I remember having a great time with my younger cousin there. We really enjoy seeing all the creatively carved pumpkins. There is a new club created by two freshmen, Manny LePac, the president, and Madison Friends, vice president, called Let's Club. Let's Erase the Stigma. It is based around those with mental disorders such as anxiety and depression. The point of the club is to meet new people and make new friends that are facing the same struggles while still having a safe place to talk and possibly share advice. Some events they are planning on doing are after-school yoga, walks, school games, events, etc. They are thinking of making the meeting Friday mornings around 7 a.m. or possibly Friday nights or a different day after school. Their first meeting was Friday, October 16th. Mrs. Cronenberg, in guidance, was there to help with any questions. Listen for announcements regarding future meetings. This has been Jake Parker with the Sports and Fine Arts Bulletin. Thank you and see you next time.
For our good news segment, we're going to start off with the London trip. A select amount of students are going on a trip in London, June 2016, for a week. They will see many attractions such as the BBC, Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, and many other unique places. Let's hear about this trip firsthand from Mrs. Dionich.
Hello, Miss Deanish. So can you tell us a little bit about the London trip?
I can. Well, basically, I've been wanting to do this trip for years, and I wasn't exactly sure how to approach bringing a group to London. Obviously, it's a place that I would love to go to as an educator who loves literature and Shakespeare and all things British lit. But I wasn't so sure that I'd have enough students who were really interested until I brought it up just sort of off the cuff in my creative writing class last year, and everyone seemed really excited about the possibility. So I thought, well, let's get this thing rolling and see what happens. And I did that, got approved, and we have 20 kids going thus far for this trip coming up in June of 2016. We have a trip planned for 7 days in London. We'll be flying overnight to London, and then the first day will be spent looking at some of the sites around the city. The second day will also be spent seeing some of the more well-known sites, such as Westminster Abbey, Big Ben, the Piccadilly Circus. There's so much to see in London, so much history there. But then there's also a theater side of the trip. The title of the trip is actually called Curtain Time in London. So we get to also explore the Globe Theatre. We are going to be conducting a theater workshop. We will see a live performance at least one of the nights, possibly two. We will be taking a side trip to Stratford, where Shakespeare was born, and possibly seeing the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. All kinds of just amazing sites around the city. We'll be able to stay pretty close to the heart of the city in London, which is nice for a student tour because sometimes you stay on the outskirts. And after 7 days, 5 days in London doing all these fun things, and then 1 day flying there and 1 day flying back, we'll have had a great time.
Thank you.
You may notice some little students in the hall soon. That's because child development class will begin. Children from 6 weeks to 5 years old will be visiting Tuesdays and Thursdays starting October 27th to November 24th. This will give MHS students enrolled in human and child care services a chance to learn how to operate and conduct a play school environment. Community members, if you would like your child to participate, email or call the MHS and Careers Department.
What do Mark Zuckerberg, Bill and Melinda Gates, Bono, Mo Ibrahim, Charlize Theron, and Jimmy Wales all have in common? They're all promoting the two hashtags, #ConnectTheWorld and #GlobalGoals, on a daily basis. These two hashtags have not only been trending within the community of global leaders, they have been publicly noticed worldwide. Throughout the past 2 weeks, Megan Green has been asking anonymous students of McWanago High School what the two hashtags mean to them. The responses were varied, but impactful. Responses are as followed. Connecting the world means having everyone interact with social media, grade 9. To me, global goals means having everyone be equal both economically and electronically, grade 11. I think that connecting the world means that all of the people in the universe should know what is going on within their communities, from grade 11. And lastly, connecting the world means that everyone should be able to express themselves freely on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, from a senior. It is obvious from these responses that these hashtags are making a cognitive impact. The famous founders of these hashtags also created a declaration in order to portray their message of unity. The declaration states, I believe internet access is essential for achieving humanity's global goals. When the people have access to the tools and the knowledge of the internet, they have access to opportunities that make life better for all of us. The internet is critical for fighting injustice, sharing new ideas, and helping entrepreneurs create more jobs. But right now, half the people on this planet don't have access. especially women and girls. The internet belongs to everyone. It should be accessible by everyone. We call on leaders and innovators from all countries, industries, and communities to work together as one to make universal internet access a reality by 2020, as promised in the new global goals. So, students of MHS, let's join together to connect the world to achieve our global goals. All students worldwide are invited to join the movement by signing the declaration at one.org/connecttheworld.
It's getting to be that spooky time of year again.
It sure is. I'm really excited to dress up for Halloween this year. I remember some pretty awesome costumes last year.
I'm looking forward to it too, but there are some rules regarding the costumes that everyone should be aware of.
Costumes must follow the dress code norms. Fake weapons are absolutely not permitted. Hats and masks may be worn, but not in class. Finally, costumes portraying alcohol, drug, and sexual references are not allowed.
Just follow the McGuanago way, and everything will turn out great. Speaking of Halloween, don't forget to check out the local Waukesha County papers or websites for specific times of trick-or-treating. Some towns have had it scheduled as soon as this weekend.
I'm Haley Campbell.
And I'm Patrick Green. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next week.